Another song from when I was young. The Paolas, Eyes of a Stranger. I remember this. I was about 18 when this was out. Yeah, around 1986. Yeah. Anyway, I'm back here. The lilacs are out. They seem to be doing well, even with all the rain. They seem to be doing really well. They smell amazing. I got a block of ice. I had to do a little hunting for it, though. There it is down there. I had to do a little hunting for it, though, because it wasn't apparent or easy to get. You have to hunt for these things now. It's hard. But I did find a block of ice. I'll cut it up with my hacksaw and get it into the refrigerator. I'll need to do that before dark, and it is going to get dark very soon. It is. The old Ford N-Series tractor there's broke down again. It breaks down sometimes. They're a good old tractor, though. I think that one needs a full restoration, though, really. It needs for a mechanic to go right through it and repair, rebuild, or replace everything, you know. But they are a good tractor. That tractor's from 1953, so, you know, it's tough to complain about something like that. I like old tractors. I've done a few jobs where I had to drive old tractors, and I liked it. I always enjoyed driving old tractors, you know. Anyway, I'm going to get to the house now. Get into not the house, but into my camper. I've got a block of ice. I've got some Fanta Orange. I bought some ginger ale, too, and luckily on my way out, I always check my receipt, and I noticed the receipt said sugar-free. I don't drink sugar-free stuff, you know, sugar-free pop or whatever. I don't drink that. And I looked at the ingredients and it said it had aspartame in it, and I won't drink that. So luckily I was able to go straight over to the customer service desk and get a refund. The only thing is the bank charges me 65 cents per transaction. So I paid 65 cents to buy it, and I paid another 65 cents to return it. But still, I got my money back for the most part. I mean, it was $5 and change for 6 bottles, so it was still worth returning it, even with the bank fees. My transmission doesn't seem to be leaking so far, but then it hasn't been 2 weeks yet. It seems to always happen at the 2-week mark. But we're coming up on the 2-week mark now. It's pretty close, so we'll see. Hopefully it won't leak, and I'll be able to do something with it that's kind of good anyway. We'll see. But yeah. Alrighty then. Oh, wait a minute here now. I got to get this block of ice in my bag. Hold on just a minute. Sorry about this bad camera work again. I know I'm not a great cameraman. Terrible, terrible cameraman. That bag is wicked heavy. Anyway, there's my big bag of change. I've got some change in here that I want to put in my big bag of change. I do. Might have some at the camper too. I don't know if I brought it up and put it in there or not yet. But anyway, there we go. Alright. Holy smokes. It's raining. I might have to build an ark. I'm thinking I might just have to build an ark. The old truck isn't bad looking though, considering that it's nearly 30 years old. You know, these old Dodges were a pretty sharp looking truck. They had a nice style to them. It's just that it's, you know, it's 30 years old and it's got 318,000 kilometers on it. 300,000 kilometers is always when we'd start looking for a new vehicle. You know, really. If we had a vehicle with that kind of mileage on it, we'd start looking for something else around that stage, not buying something at that stage, you know. Anyway, it's a different world now, Will. Things just aren't what they used to be. I'm going to kind of miss this walk when I leave this property, especially at this time of the year. And right now I can smell the lilacs. So that's kind of nice too. There's the little hamlet of Franktown, which is up Highway 15 from here. And every year they have a lilac festival because there's a lot of lilacs grow around Franktown. Look at that tree. Looks more like a coat rack than a tree. Anyway, you can see though the blackberry plants are growing up. Those are all blackberry plants. And here too, all blackberry plants. Yeah, those are all blackberry plants right back in through there. All right, here we go now. I'm gonna have to soon post up my shopping carts for sale. And I also need to count all these cans and get them sorted out. But yeah, let's not go inside just yet. So I got to get this thing of ice out here. Yeah, there we go. All right, we'll go inside with this other stuff though. Rocky will be in here. I hear him. There he is. Oh, there we go. Hi, Rocky. Whoop, whoop. There you go. That's a hard old thing, eh? I don't think the ants have invaded my goodies yet. I'm hoping they haven't. I got to get them into the containers very soon. All right, I got to turn on the lights here. There we go. Yeah, let me turn off this now. Hey, yo. Hey. All right. Well, I have to go ahead and, I don't think that's an ant. I think that's just some sort of burnt stuff on there. I'm hoping it's not an ant anyway. I've lost so much food to the ants lately. It's terrible. But you can see my temperature is climbing. Yeah, I know. So I need to replace that. You're pretty cute. You are. Okay, I got to get this out of here. I do. That's full. It was full of ice. It'll all be full of water now, though. That isn't frozen. All right, we'll see y'all later. There he is. There's my favorite cat.